Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Starting on the mound in this one, Casey Mize. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway in game one of this series.
First pitch, 640.
Mize, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. There's a swing and a drive.
We got a ground rule
Takes
double.
it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Swings through that. Man at second. Oh, he gloves it from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, with the runner in scoring position right there on second base, that dive prevents a run, but on top of it, you get an out. I'd be happy with just preventing a run. Nice job right there.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Foul ball there.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And gone! A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 down. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. 2 away now. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, fans love this lineup. It's exciting to watch because they score in bunches and are always in a good position to win. Pitchers need to hit their spots or it'll be a long game.
In the air, left side. Reaching for it and brings it in. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. Back here in Detroit, and on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
Boog, last time out, picked up his 15th win of the year. He's been really putting things together at the perfect time. We'll see if he can go out there today and, more importantly, get a win for the team.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Right there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw,
He's in.
but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way. Double play ball to second. There's one.
He's out.
Over to first, safe.
He's safe.
Batting third, first baseman, Spencer.
One out man at first. Here comes Torque to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
A good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Out to short. Caballero. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We move on to the second here at Comerica. Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Second inning set to go. So the New York Yankees have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
At the plate, Jose Caballero.
Ball in.
The 1-0. On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Torres. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And it's even up. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Struck him out looking. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
2 down, nobody on. And that one clips the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
2-0. Lined into right. And makes the grab. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 out, man at first. And up next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two on, 1 out. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Coming home. One run is in. Here comes Stanton. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Casey Mize is done, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Justin Verlander.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
One down, runner at third. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, 1 down. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And out of here. His 28th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 8-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hey. Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 8 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there, a hitter's nightmare.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. Tigers are shut down there. Still 8-0. Back here in Detroit, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Verlander, over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Fastball for a strike. Hard liner. Perez going back on this one. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Foul ball. Hard hit left side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
2 down, bases empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Out to short, Baez. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Yankees 8 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, bottom 4, Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, it was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before. Look at the dish right now. I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
There's a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. It's the Yankees 8 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one pushed to the left and foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Booth. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Ground ball right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
So up next, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Onto the pitcher. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Verlander done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Will Vest taking over on the mound.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Well, these Tigers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Sends it across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Mize.
That one fouled off.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Fires to first on the run. No play. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan.
So digging in, Dylan Dingler. Struck out looking his first time. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. To third, in there safely.
Up next for the Tigers, center field.
Out to short. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So here's Baez now. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. Baez gone on the play. That ends the inning. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. The Yankees 9 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jose Caballero.
Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Up the middle. Torres handles. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. In the air, left side. Green has a beat on it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Welcome back. Singing he was sharp in his last time out and is equally as dialed in today.
Yeah, Boog. Based on the last 2 games, he's quickly becoming the ace of the staff. Impressive stuff.
Chisholm throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder Riley Green.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Riley Green will hit next. That one to first. Goldie steps on the bag. That's out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul. Right through there, got him. And that ends the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Tyler Holt gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And a man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that is out of play. On the ground. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
No, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw, save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man on second, 2 down. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Base hit into the outfield. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 10-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. This one in the air right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 10 and the Tigers 1.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Shortstop for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
Tap foul at the plate. On the ground to third. And
Nope.
that's
Foul ball.
just foul. Doval, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Whips it across, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder Gary Carpenter.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Jahmai Jones, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 10 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. To third. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan
And next
McMahon.
for New York, Ryan McMahon. Ball 1, no strikes. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to
he's
second,
safe.
out of bounds, safe.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler Holton won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brennan Hanafy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they maintain their 10-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler, 1 for 2. Gets him to chase after that one. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now it's Javier Baez. And first offering is fouled off. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Cole E.
Hey! And there's a rocket into the outfield. Perez around third. He'll score easily, and it's now 10-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Back to the top of the order. Now, Riley Green. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Taps softly to the right side. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10, Tigers 2. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, do players get bored during blowouts?
Well, it just depends. I mean, some days, Boo, when you're blowing it out, like you're getting a lot of hits and you're putting some numbers up in the columns. The worst thing on blowout games is if you're that guy with the goose egg and everybody else has got multiple knocks and you went over. You're just saying, man, what is wrong with me?
One now. And a foul ball. Grounds one to short. Baez whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
That one is hammered right field. Hops
out.
over the wall,
Ground rule
and
double.
that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. Just a single short of the cycle. That gets down, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
On a line. Carpenter takes it in for the out. And there's two away. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 11-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
This looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brennan Hanafy out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Kyle Finnegan on for the 30th time this year. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
On the ground. Torres fires over to first. And that's the third out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees out front, 13-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Fernando Cruz.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And a strike to Gleyber. Chop to the left side. Long throw to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And Torque muscles one out of here. His 14th of the year. And they cut into the deficit.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Hey!
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
For the Tigers, third baseman, Mize Jones.
Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
13-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.